there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Detroit Lions and the Las Vegas Raiders. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Lawrence going to put it up right away. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A first carry now. This is Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They go play action now. Lawrence. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jacoby Myers, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are on the board first here in Vegas. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Pierce. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground. Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball? Absolutely. Hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free. Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out. Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And the Raiders have got him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss loss of 6 to bring up second down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence under pressure, and they got to him again. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
They run. It's Williams. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And they'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And the slot man goes in motion left.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
19 yards on the play. That's good for Las Vegas.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Conklin, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Lawrence. That's caught by Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence.
Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Coup for the extra point.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Coup to kick off. Scott on the return, out of the end zone.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39. So solid starting field position. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
First and 10, it's Pierce.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Dameon Pierce, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level.
The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
But right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. We haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all, but right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On play action, Lawrence.
Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Max Crosby. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield. Hey, Joseph!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Jacoby Myers. He's got it. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Lawrence to throw. And this is caught by Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory. Down at the 33. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And he gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And it's caught. Touchdown. Javonte Williams. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys have now moved out in front. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive, the last of the double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
On 2nd down, here's Pierce.
And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Gets the dump off to Pierce. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, over the offseason, going into a 2nd season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. Going up top.
He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take another shot here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this 3rd quarter offensively when you consider the fact that in the first 2 quarters, they had 2 costly turnovers.
I think you laid it out there perfectly, partner.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
Pierce takes it straight ahead, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. Pushes past him. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, Slayton. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Complete to Darius Slayton. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run here with Pierce. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Pierce.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Damian Pierce.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Raiders are back within a score.
Point after, right down the middle. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Boy, it's only a one-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done. Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately, he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence.
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
Ready? Hey, exit. Go. Hey, back. Ready?
Well, they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. Nice pickup for a 1st down.
Open man right side, Myers.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 21. Midway Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the pack.
He's got a man, complete.
And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 60 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hand off left side, Pierce.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And Pierce gets it again on second down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Lions are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Lawrence from his end zone.
That's caught by Myers. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10.
Hey, simple. Down on it. Hey, let's go. Hey,
now Lawrence.
Man open left side. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Up the middle, and a loose football, and the Raiders pick it up, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes.
It was Eric Armstead fighting his way through that time to record the sack. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say?
And this is caught at the 20.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Haskins now on 1st and 10.
Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling, and this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Now Lawrence.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the 1st down. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Jacoby Myers, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Youngway Koo is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Isaiah Oliver with the